We are currently joined by Mr. Steve Kiptinness,
Yes, indeed.
Chief Corporate Affairs Officer at Safaricom. Sir, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your time.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Thank you for having me.
Thank you. What do you hope will come out of today's event?
I'd simplify that to 4 words. More action, less talk. The discussions around gender rights, gender-based violence have been going on for a while. It's been in the books, it's been in policies, it's been on paper. Very few companies, very few individuals move beyond the talk into action. I am happy that I work for a company that isn't talk about gender-based violence, about gender human rights, but it's a company that takes action and it's visible. There's a metric that you can actually assess to see that Safaricom has taken steps to make sure that the rights of women, the place of women, not just in the company but in management, in the promotion of women in salary discussions. In other words, trying to reduce the discrimination between men and women in the workplace.
Well, it's very commendable that Safaricom is not just about the talk. They're actually taking the necessary steps to address this issue of gender inequality within the workspace. And that brings me to my next question. Why do you think it's so important that other companies should be addressing gender-based violence within the workspace?
If Safaricom's initiatives in the workplace around women and gender-based violence can be replicated, if the work that's being done by a lot of the companies who are represented here today can be replicated, it means that the negative statistics on women who are discriminated because of lack of access to financial opportunities to grow their businesses,
Yes.
women who are discriminated in the home, women who are discriminated in educational opportunities, women who are discriminated in every which way, those statistics would reduce significantly. It means you'd create a workforce which is far healthier, with much higher IQ, and basically a much fairer representation of the society or of the community. So I guess you need 1 or 2 people to take the charge, lead and show the benefits that come out of it. So doing it for Safaricom has not been about ticking the box so that we can speak about how well we've done.
Yeah.
But the reflections in the workplace, the differences that women have made in the workplace is significant. It's obvious, it's there to be seen. So it's actually a benefit. And to quote Ignatius, it's actually good for us as men to have more women, to have another voice. In management, women just have a very different way of dealing with conflict. Unlike us men who are probably more likely to be violent, have a preponderance towards, exchanging fists or using words that are less suitable for the business environment. Women have a much higher level of emotional intelligence. So even resolving conflict, leading people in a much more humane way. I mean, there's so many benefits, even just moving aside from the obvious technical capacity, intelligence that women bring to the table. So gender-based violence is something that we should really wish away in our lifetime.
No, I agree with you 1,000% with that. I even remember Ignatius saying how, you just touched on it now, how regressive it is not to have women within these boardrooms. We are robbing ourselves of true success if we are not including more women within the boardroom, within leadership spaces. To close things off, who do you think should be using this tool, like this guide?
So I think every entity that has more than 1 or 2 people in employment should make an effort to use this tool. Actually, as a matter of fact, I think not just companies who are listed, not just large companies who are not listed, but micro, small and medium enterprises, because the smaller you are, the better a chance you have to start right.
Yes.
I think this tool is important into painting a picture of where society is, whether it's the society in South Africa,
Yes.
whether it's a society in Kenya, and I think Professor Carol did let me know that they're also going to do the same research in Kenya. It paints a picture to let us know how badly off we are and where we need to be, what we are fighting against in terms of statistics. I think it's important for everybody really, regardless of big, small company, to make use of this tool. It'll help remove unconscious bias or reduce the incidences of unconscious bias.
Hopefully with today, I think people will be encouraged to talk less and act more if we're truly going to solve this issue of gender inequality within the workspace. And hopefully this tool will be a great advantage to solving those particular issues.